Good morning, second graders. We are going to continue our thinking about shapes today. We are thinking of polygons and angles. So let's watch the video and jump right in.
Look at these shapes. A closed plane shape with 3 or more sides is called a polygon.
You know the names of these polygons.
Name each polygon shown.
Okay, so these are the shapes or polygons that we worked with on Friday. If it has 3 sides and 3 vertices or corners, it is a triangle. 4 sides or 4 vertices and angles, it's called this one is a square, but it is also a quadrilateral. Remember, quadrilateral, quad means 4, lateral means sides. So any shape with 4 sides can be called a quadrilateral. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides and 5 vertices. So this one is a pentagon. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides and vertices. This one is a hexagon. We practiced those on Friday.
The polygons are a triangle, square, pentagon, and hexagon. These shapes are not polygons. Polygons are not open shapes. Polygons do not have curved sides. A circle is not a polygon.
Really quickly, when they say open shapes, they mean that there's some sort of way to get to the inside. If you look at this shape, while it has a curved side, so it does not count as a polygon, it is closed because there's no opening to get to the middle. All the lines connect. This shape on the left, right here, is considered an open shape because it has this little doorway that we could get to the inside of the shape.
Why is the shape on the left not a polygon? Why is the shape on the right not a polygon? The shape on the left is not a polygon because it is not a closed shape. The shape on the right is not a polygon because one side is curved. Polygons have angles. They have the same number of angles as sides and vertices. A triangle has 3 angles. A right angle forms a square corner. A square has 4 right angles. What other polygon always has 4 right angles?
Select your answer.
Okay, when we're talking about right angles, they make that perfect L shape and we can draw the little square in the corner. If we picture in our minds a pentagon and a rectangle, or even take a look at your name tag and find those 2 shapes, which one also has 4 right angles? I'm going to give you a second to think. Put the answer in your brain. Hopefully you were thinking rectangle.
A rectangle always has 4 right angles. The pentagon below has 3 right angles. Now you know how to describe plane shapes by how they look.
Okay, let's take a look at our other video quick and then we will jump to our math book.
See this triangle here? It's a polygon. So is this square. And this pentagon. So what is a polygon exactly? It's a closed plane shape with 3 or more sides. Here's another one. Polygons are not open and do not have curves. So this shape and this shape aren't polygons at all. All polygons have angles too. This triangle has 3 angles, and this square has 4 angles. What do you notice? Right, polygons have the same number of angles as sides and vertices. Look at this square. It has a special type of angle. It's called a right angle, and it forms a square corner. Squares and rectangles have 4 right angles. So polygons are more than just cool shapes. There are a lot of interesting features to them too.
All right, second graders, please meet me in your math book. I am on page 866. 866 in your green dot math book. We are starting today right here with the guided practice. It says write the number of angles and then name the shape. So when we are talking about angles, that's the area in between the two sides, right, at the vertices. And remember, we learned that the number of angles is the same as the number of sides. So on Friday, we talked about classifying shapes based on their number of sides. We can use the angles to help us do the same thing. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles, and I know that a 5-sided shape is a pentagon. Okay, you can use your name tag. You can flip back in your math book. You can use the shapes on the wall. All of these are tools that can help you do this job. Now I'm looking at number 2. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles. If it has 5 angles and 5 sides, this shape can also be called a pentagon. Okay? So you need to do this work on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then when we come over here to number 11, it says draw a polygon with 2 right angles and 2 angles that are not right angles. So remember, right angles need to make that perfect little L shape. This is a challenge for you to try and draw a shape. It might take a couple tries, and then you can name the shape that you draw. Now, remember, the number of angles is going to be the same as the number of sides. If we have 2 right angles and 2 not right angles, that means we're going to have 4 sides. So no matter what your shape looks like, as long as the lines are straight, you have 2 right angles and 2 non-right angles, you will be able to answer this question, and your shape can be quantified or qualified, considered a quadrilateral, because it will have 4 sides. Remember, quad means 4 and lateral means sides. Okay? Be creative when you're drawing this shape. Remember, this is what a right angle looks like. Has to be that perfect L shape. Okay? Take your time, do your best, and then we will jump over to our quick check. See you there. Here we go, number 1. Take your time, read and listen carefully, do your best job. Which polygon shape is shaded black on the soccer ball? So it's asking you to look at the black shape here, count the sides. This question doesn't really make sense, but what you need to do is count how many sides are on the black shape, okay? Count the number of sides on the black shape. Use the drop-down menu to complete the statements. This shape has blank angles. How many angles? This shape is a what? Remember, angles and sides should be the same, and so that can help you decide what shape it is. Number 3, choose which statements describe this shape. Choose all that apply. So read these carefully. This shape is a quadrilateral. This shape has 4 right angles. This shape has 4 vertices. Remember, vertices is the same as corners. This shape is a hexagon. choose all that apply. In order to get this one right, you're going to have to choose all the answers that work. Number 4, drag the numbers to complete the chart about polygons. Numbers may be used more than once. Now, remember, the number of sides is equal to the number of angles is equal to the number of vertices. Fill in the chart. You need to put the right numbers in all the spots to get this one correct. Hint, the number of sides, the number of angles, and the number of vertices is equal for a shape. Look at Amari's kite. Which shapes do you see? I'll give you a hint on this one. This is also a choose all that apply, and you can combine shapes. So, like the blue and green can be together to make a shape. The blue and orange can be, or the green and orange can be together to make a shape. All 3 shapes can be together to make a shape. See what you can find, okay? Take your time, be thoughtful. I know you can do it.